Hello again, everyone. Stephen, Wes, and Frankie here from CigarNews.com, and we're still doing a review on this La Reloba, Mexico by Don Pepin Garcia. Now, unfortunately, my wrapper was coming off a little bit, I'd mentioned earlier, so I've actually got the band kind of wrapped around here pretty tight just to help hold it in place so it doesn't come off anymore. But this cigar, to me, has transitioned quite a bit, actually become a lot more enjoyable. Not to say it wasn't enjoyable in the beginning, it just became even more enjoyable. Starting to pick up on just a little bit of like a sweet cocoa, and very interesting in the middle part, instead of that black pepper, when it started to come back with spice, it kind of seemed like it transitioned to a little bit of like a cayenne pepper with maybe a little bit of cinnamon mixed in there. Picked up on a little bit of earth for just a little bit. Very nice, very dynamic cigar. What I would consider a little complex because the flavors are shifting quite a bit. It's not just staying one flavor or one dimensional. It's really changing, and it's very enjoyable. Not having any issues besides the wrapper itself. No issues with the burn. The burn has been great all the way throughout. Wes had mentioned that his was actually a little bit on the loose side, and his is definitely burning a little bit quicker than the rest of ours. He's probably going to be finishing up a review on the final third here, while Frankie and I are still in the second third. But I'll let them take over. It's very good. Really enjoying this cigar quite a bit. I really enjoy this Mexico, this San Andreas wrapper that's on this cigar. So, Wes?
I completely agree with Stephen. This is actually my first experience with a Mexico wrapper, San Andreas, and it's phenomenal. I will say this, those of you that are a little bit on the newer side to smoking cigars, and you don't really know what the term or the meaning of dynamic is, go get you one of these, because this is a cigar that's going to start off peppery. It's going to turn into sweet cream. Before you know it, you're smoking earth tones with a little bit of cayenne in the background. And then before you know it, you get to the end of this second third and you're tasting chocolate. It's all over the place. It's pretty awesome. It just shows, you know, how much of an art blending cigars really is, and it's phenomenal. I've been trying to smoke a little bit slow so I don't get too far ahead of these guys. I'm going to give a little shout out to Zycar real quick. I make this really cool V-cutter, and it's a perfect rest for your cigars when you're waiting on your buddies to catch up for a review. It's got a little cigar bed in it. I don't know if you can see that little dip, but works out real well. But really enjoying this cigar, and go get you one, because you won't be disappointed in it. Frankie?
Yeah, I'm loving this thing. Like I said earlier, it's one of the spiciest I've ever had, just right off the bat. And so I was actually drinking some decaf coffee, and poured out the decaf coffee and grabbed a Dr. Pepper, just because it was so spicy and peppery that it was just didn't taste right, didn't pair well with the coffee. So Wes and I are actually pairing this now with Dr. Peppers, and Stephen there's drinking a Pepsi. But absolutely loving this, just for the drastic contrast and the flavors. Dynamic is the exact word I'd use to describe it. Just burning smooth, no rough spots, no hard spots in this thing. Just an excellent cigar.
We'll get through the final third here, and Wes will be done with his, but Frankie and I will come back and tell you how the final third went, and hope you're enjoying the review so far.